Hi everyone, welcome back to Fureraba episode 7. So right now, Rena and Kyousuke are touching Yuzuyu's face while they're kind of curious about what kind of skin Yuzuyu has, and it's so perfect that it makes Rena jealous. And it's like, well, even though she looks beautiful, she has perfect skin, but the way that she talks to other people and reacts to them is quite different from what it is. She yells at the people, she likes to work alone. And I kind of wonder about Rina as well, given that the way that she acts in front of Kyosuke is like, well, you always act like this proper, perfect lady, you show off, but when you're alone, you act like a different person. And even though her friend, I forgot her name, she brought it up and talked about it, Rina tries to deny it, but she denies it in a really interesting way that it makes it seem suspicious. So I wonder if we're going to find out more about Rina going forward. But anyways, let's see what happens next, given that Yuzuyu probably woke up from her morning sleep and knows that Rina and Kyosuke are touching her. Okay, so she got up.
おいお前、これは一体何のつもりだ?
So what are you doing? Uh, uh, oh, good morning.
いや、あんた、そこは素直に謝りなさいよ。
You actually might want to apologize for what you did, Kyosuke. Oh my feet.
いつもなんで私にばっか変なことしてくるんだよ。お前なんか私に恨みでもあんのか？どうなんだよ、こら！
So I'm pretty sure she knows what happened. It's like, you're being a creeper, you're touching me. Eek! So I nimbly dodge Hiragi's attack. And unfortunately for me, I doubt she'll ever imagine to land a hit on me. Well, look, I'm sorry. I promise I wasn't going to do it on purpose, but your skin is just, well, it feels really good.
じゃあ、わざとだろ。
Well, then you did it on purpose, right? As an apology, I'll allow you to touch this beautiful face right here. I'm not sure if that's the case.
よし、わかった。じゃあ、ボールペンぶっ刺してやる。ちょっとこっち来い。
Okay, so I'll attack you instead. Oh, no, no. Hell no, you're gonna kill me.
ねえ、この二人って案外仲いいように見えるんだけど、気のせい？
And Rena's like, well, I think they get along very well.
どこに言われてんだ。
Well, I'm not sure what to say about that. So a full-on battle breaks out between Hiragi and me. Well, but contrary to my wishes, she only ends up more of a outcast among the class. Okay, so enough of that. Oh, come on, shut up already. So it's lunchtime. I mean, sheesh, we've been through this a million times before, and I don't even know why you're still mad at this point.
全部、すべて。
Because of you. You keep doing it, you don't stop. Well, it's a little past Monday afternoon. And we don't have morning classes today, so we're done in the cafeteria for lunch. Okay, so we're not in the cafeteria for lunch. And you gotta appreciate how this place still stays open on half days for those people in clubs. So the prawn tempura soba that they have here is so good. The udon is good as well. But if I were you, I'd definitely get the tempura soba.
あっそう。私はおにぎりで十分だし。
I'll just take the onigiri.
え？お前はなんで当たり前のように私の横でそば食ってるわけ？
And plus, why are you sitting next to me at lunch? Well, I thought I could use today to get to know about you a little bit more.
は？
What? Well, it kind of hit me that the only real words we exchange are either death threats or vile insults. And when I thought about it, I realized I really don't know a whole lot about you. So I guess you could say today is kind of like research day or something.
お前やっぱりバカだろ。というかアホだろ。
But I'm pretty sure Yuzuyu doesn't care. It's like, well, I don't care if you don't know anything about me. So Iragi stuffs her face with her onigiri. Actually, that might be homemade. Wait, what? Beef mustard and fish onigiri as well? Wow, I bet that's good.
だいたいお前、私がこんだけ近寄るなオーラ出してんのに、よく平気で話しかけてこられるな。
So why are you here then?
普通のやつだったら、うわ、何こいつみたいに視線すら合わせてこないもんなんだけど。
And I think she likes it like that way. It's like, I like it when people turn away from me. It's like, well, that person's weird. That person just likes to yell at people for no reason. And I think Yuzuyu enjoys that kind of company. Well, I can see why. But you don't actually hate me, do you?
いや、だから嫌いだって言ったんだろ。お前どんだけ他人の悪意に鈍感なんだよ。
I think not.
わからないなら言ってやる。まず私はお前の存在自体が嫌いだ。
How much?
そこからあそこくらいまでだ。
Top to bottom, I guess. So it's like, well, okay, so even more than top to bottom. It's like, about that tree. Okay, so we're talking about 50 meters of hate here.
これで私がどれくらいお前のことが嫌いか分かったな。
So, does it make sense? Smart person? Okay, 50 meters, okay?
60メートルだ。
No, 60. Talk about being fussed.
他にもまだまだあるぞ。あとはお前の顔も嫌いだ。
Well, that's only part one. How about this? Well, I guess if you hate every fiber of my being, that's gotta mean you hate my face as well. Oh, sorry, go on.
正確には顔というより雰囲気だな。その人を小馬鹿にしたような態度で死ぬほど許せない。
Really?
やりたいな。私と仲良くなりたいならまず空気を読めるようになれ。話はそれからだ。
Well, how then? If you say don't do this, then you have to mention what you like. Like, just don't do that. That's pretty vague. But do you think I'm already capable of that? Actually, right before I came here, I read the lines and then read between M.
だからそれがムカつくって言ってんだよ。お前やっぱ人のことおちょくってんだろ。
Well, I'm pretty sure you didn't do research, because you're still acting the same way you are. So every onlooker probably thinks she's threatening me right now. Well, I know I'm probably to blame for this, but I really think she should worry at least a little about what other people are thinking. I don't think she cares.
あとはあれだ。お前は殴っても全部避けるから嫌いだ。
And it's like, well, I want you to feel my pain for a bit. Just one blow should teach you why I want you to stay away from me.
避けるくせに挑発してくるからマジでイライラするし。本気でいつか一発ぶん殴ってやりたいわ。
Because the reason you're still with me is because you haven't felt my pain yet. You think I'm a weakling, you think you can defeat me easily. But aren't you always like this with other guys?
は？当たり前だろ。男は無条件でみんな嫌いだ。
Well, everyone's like that, so...
男はエロいしバカばっかりだし、女の都合なんて全然考えない生き物だからな。
Okay. Seems to be like you hate girls too, though.
ああ、嫌いだ。特に普段からチャラチャラしてる女はマジで無理だな。
Well, I'm pretty sure she made that up. She's trying to justify why she does, even though you see that she kind of hesitated for a moment.
特にいつもお前の隣にいるあいつみたいなタイプが一番嫌いなんだ。
And she hates Mochizuki Rena. Wait, what girl? I'm pretty sure she's talking about her. Well, sure she doesn't mean Mochizuki, but I'm pretty sure she does. Well, I guess she could come off as somewhat of a show-off, but she's anything but that. Really? Well, if anything, she's super nerdy, though some people might also classify that as being show-offy in its own right. But then again, she was able to show off in sports as well. Like, I do everything great, I get good grades, I play really well in sports, I make all the other people wow at me, and then she was trying to, come on, Kyousuke, watch me. Well, I hate to give it to you, this awful news, but it seems like Mochizuki wants to be your friend as well. Maybe? You should have heard how ecstatic she was about your skin this morning.
Huh?
Wait, why? My skin?
ますます意味わかんないんだけど。っていうか、他人の肌気にするとかキモすぎ。
Okay. Sigh. So you do realize you're never going to make any friends in class if you keep up saying stuff like this, right?
それがむしろ望むところだから放っておいてほしいんですけど。
Or maybe she does want it, but it's like, well, I can't get any, so I'm just going to be this way forever. So just get up and leave and don't bother me anymore. Well, she is right. It's none of my business, so I really have no right to lecture her about this. But I at least want to be her friend, and there's just this part of me that worries about her being so isolated in class.
でも分かっただろ。とにかくこっちは歓迎してないわけ。だからお前はそれ食ったらさっさとどっかに行け。
So just get out of here. Finish eating and leave me alone. Wait, are you serious?
ああ、マジだ。
Well, at least give me your number before I leave. So I wonder if she's gonna give it to him.
だからなんで今の会話の流れでそうなるんだよ。お前やっぱ筋金入りのバカか。それとも病気なのか。はっきりしろ。
Her words of a vitral echo throughout the cafeteria. Well, still, this is gonna end up a repeat scenario of earlier. Okay, I'll stop. Just please forgive me. Well, to tell you the truth, I came here to apologize for the incident this morning. So Mochizuki was kind of right. It's pretty rude for a guy to start playing with a girl's skin. So I'm just saying that I hold out a ticket from the ticket machine that I bought before sitting down. So this is yours. It's good for one meal in this cafeteria. Well, you're on the swim team, right? So if you ever get hungry on a weekend practice, you can have this as well. Earth to Hiragi. And for some reason, she's sitting there frozen in place. Was my apology really that surprising? Well, it's okay. I don't need that. Okay. Seriously? So don't bother me. I'm okay. You can be just the way you are. So yeah, just keep it for yourself. So she's being oddly quiet. We'll talk about being unexpected. So I legitimately thought she snatched it out of my hand all huffily. Well, I guess people aren't so one-dimensional, though it does leave me with a kind of speechless. So the sharp mystery of covering my image of Hiragi keeps growing more and more. Well, you wait, I'm done, so. So, see you later. I got some stuff to do. Yeah, that must suck. Okay, well, I don't know if she does swim. Because I go, well, her skin doesn't match what she does. Because if you swim, obviously your skin would have been burned by the harmful chemicals in the water, like chlorine. So Hiragi picks up her school bag along with the rest of her onigiri and stands up. I was really expecting some more shouts and hollering, so in all honesty, this is pretty anticlimactic. Later. So just for that parting word, she walks off in the direction of the pool. I just wish she could be more reasonable. I don't care about the insults or anything, I just wish our conversation hadn't ended up so short. But then again, it really felt like Yuzuyu didn't feel like talking to Kyousuke, and she was just trying to find a way to break the conversation. And I think he does need more time to be able to talk to her a bit more. So they sit right next to each other in class, and yet it feels like this massive wall separating us is so aggravating. And surprisingly, the teacher comes over and is like, what's with that face? And he seems to be smiling. It's like, well, at least you were able to talk to her. That's good. Well, yeah, I'm interested in all girls unconditionally. So just approaches me, munching on a sandwich, almost like he was watching the whole thing. And he seems to be interested in Kyousuke. It's like, well, you're an honest kid. And just like that, I got one job that's perfect for you today. So wait, is this a blessing or this is a chore? Well, I must decline. No. Let me explain to you. So he grabs me by the scuff of my neck. So why is it perfect? It sounds like a chore to Kyousuke. You gotta clean the pool storeroom, so you get a chance to meet with Yuzuyu a bit more. What? So the swim team's advisor is gonna be moving some things around, and she was looking for some guys to help out. And if you help the swim team out, maybe you'll be treated as a hero, and you'll be looked upon by the other people in the swim team. Maybe? Okay, I'll do it. Put me in, coach. Well, it may help, but I don't know if you will get that point from Hiragi, given he's trying to break away from Kyousuke. But then again, it's like, well, it's my lucky day. I can make a grand entrance into the pool area under the pretext of helping, and if I do things very well, my stock price might just find itself rising. Baby. It's a bit conceited of me, I know, but I'm really excited for this. Okay, so he's now in the swim club and he sees one club member telling people what to be doing. It's like, okay. Look, so swim practice. So do a breaststroke for 50 meters. And the moment Kyousuke sees them, his head just goes all crazy. Oh shit! Girls in their race swimsuits. I changed into my gym track suit and made my way over to the pool area immediately. Yeah, it's kind of strange now that I think about it, but our school doesn't have a boys swim team. And there could be a reason, I guess, but anyhow, because of it, the boys really ever got to visit the pool outside of class time. Okay, so I appreciate you coming to help, but could you help me carry those swim floats and just don't stand there looking at the girls. Yes, ma'am. So I do the tasks exactly as instructed. And apparently they're holding a kids swim meet here next weekend, so we need to get the storeroom all cleaned up in preparation. everything that needs carrying is light, so it's easy work. Question. Why do you ask for my help if all we have is to carry all this light stuff? Well, I think it's like, it's light but it's repetitive. And walking to and from the storeroom is going to be too tiring for some of the people. That's why they wanted people like Kyousuke to do the job. Oh, so do you have some heavy stuff? It's like, well, start easy, start light, and then once you're all warmed up, then we can have you move some of the heavier equipment. So lane marker, scuba diving equipment. It's like, okay, I'll move the light stuff then. I'm not ready for the heavy stuff yet. Okay. Well, I think I'll start by carrying the swim floats over to the poolside. Seeing all these girls in swimming around me is more than enough for an eye candy. Oh, thank you God, I have reached heaven on earth. So the best part about those swimsuits has to be the way it brings up the body curves. It's just so fucking sexy. They gotta be glued to the skin if they wanted to be able to swim so fast, but the best part is how they emphasize all the right parts. Check, check, check. And it does remind me of that one episode from Strawberry Knots where there was this new student named Minamo. She had some problems with the paperwork, so she couldn't check in until late after the orientation. And when the main character Sitaro tried to get her in, the sprinklers turned on, she got her clothes wet, and then she had to wear a swimsuit while her clothes were in the dryer. And when the advisor saw her, or well, her best friend, Suzume, they both got mad. They think that Sitaro was onto something that's very harmful, and they probably beat him up. And it took a long time for Sitaro to explain to them what was really going on. The fact that the sprinklers went off on its own without them noticing. Well, getting a good review of them is nice, but yes, when we men of culture prefer the side view. Well, there's no inherent eroticism in the mere act of swimming. What we do is wait for when they pop out of the water and start panting heavily. That is the true sexiness. Well, watching them pant is not something interesting. You kind of have to feel like, well, they're tired, they need some break, and watching them during that time is probably the worst time. Hey, I have you here to help me carry some stuff, not look at the girls. Well, I'm sorry, man, but preying on women is in men's blood. Just like what Tayo says. So get back to work in order to escape the advisor's watchful gaze. However, it's onto the larger floats. And some of them got as big as 2 meters long, so it's no surprise I'm sweating my ass off by the time I get through carrying them all over. So, while Kyousuke's carrying more items, it looks like the girls are being all impressed with the way Hiragi is swimming. It's like, wow. It's like she swims so well. Wait, is that Hiragi? Well, it's hard to make out who is who when they're swimming, but she appears to be the one on the innermost lane. Wow, look at her go. Her form is perfect, even for my trained eyes can tell that. Oh, by the way, so, you're kind of impressed by her, right? Well, she's my star. And I really want her talent to shine, so I wanted her to enroll in some national competition, but unfortunately she keeps declining, and I don't know why. So she's really good? but just so like well, she just wants to do it as a hobby.
前に強く大会へのエントリーを進めたんだけど、そしたら柊さん怒っちゃって。
But I wonder if the club advisor is pushing a little too hard on Hiragi Yuzuyu. Because well, even though it's nice that she can basically use her talent and help build up the school's reputation, but if she doesn't want to do it, then it's kind of bad if you push someone that hard. Because we can see what happened with Amane in If My Heart Had Wings about the Robotics Club. So her words are basically implying that Hiragi's wasted her talent. But on the other hand, that is true. It's like, well, we want you to shine your talent, we want everyone to see how great you are, and the best way to do so is to participate in a competition. Well, she is a rather defiant person. That makes asking her to do something basically pointless. And so honestly, if she did go to one of those tournaments, I imagine that destroy every ounce of her confidence that she currently has in her abilities.
教師としては、柊さんにはもう少し柔らかくなってほしいのよね。
So Hiragi-san, I really wish that she was a little bit more cooperative.
他の部員ともあんまりうまくいってないし、柊さんも彼氏でもできたら変わるのかしら。
So even though she's perfect, she's isolated, and I kind of wonder if maybe she'll be able to change her ways with a boyfriend. Boyfriend, huh? Well, I can't imagine her getting all lovey-dovey with a guy. It's like, well, based on her perception and how she treats other people, it'll be pretty hard for her to get a boyfriend. Well, hell, if he actually did have a boyfriend, I reckon she just straight up dock him in the face on a regular basis. Well, she actually looks pretty cool right now, though. Her breathing is heavy, but she finishes it off with the last 25 meters without dropping form even once. And that feels like a totally different person from the rough, abrasive girl I have to deal with in class. Well, my eyes are completely transfixed on watching her swim. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Yuzuyu got up from the water. Wait, what's wrong?
水泳ってタイムだけが全てなの？私あんまりそういうの意識したことないんだけど。
Wait, so what's she complaining about? The times. You're absolutely right. Okay, so here's your towel, Hiragi. Thank you very much. And she notices who is giving her the towel. Hello? Hi. Okay, so she finds out. What are you doing here? I merely came to watch the Queen of the Pool in action, Hiragi-san. Wait, call the police? Well, that sure didn't take that long. Hehehehe, well, unfortunately for her, I have a perfectly legitimate reason to be here. Well, I'm here to help sort the storeroom. They asked for a guy specifically. So why does it have to be you then? I don't believe you. I believe you came here because you just wanted to see us in swimsuits. Of course I did, but that's only not a benefit during work, 2 birds with 1 stone. And if I were Kyousuke, I probably would not openly admit the truth. Because we do know that it can lead you to bigger troubles. Like what happened with Tayo and Kogoro function.
消えろ死ね今すぐここから消えろ
Because he tries to beat him up again. He throws some items at him. And she pretty much messes up the inventory, the storeroom. Just so that she could basically beat Kyousuke up. Hey look, you can even throw these things all you want, but you're gonna be the one that's putting them back. And I'm pretty sure she wasted her energy trying to beat up or try to land a punch on Kyousuke. Oh. And the way that Hiragi Yuzuyu beat up Kyousuke, that kind of surprised everyone else in the club. But really, Hiragi, I got a question how you treated that poor girl. Well, she was nice enough to go and measure your time for you. Don't be rude.
何あんた変態のくせに私に説教する気
So you're the one to talk.
大体私タイム測ってくれなんて頼んでないしそれでキャーキャー言われても反応に困るだけなんだけど
That's gonna make her upset. It's like, so you basically tell me that I'm basically wasting my time to time you on your swims? Well, just admit it, Hiragi. We all know you're actually happy you lowered your time. So you beat a wrecker, you were able to swim faster. Looking at the corners of her mouth, everyone, see how they're slightly pointing up? Well, she is happy. That's what the other members mentioned.
うるさいタイムが縮んで嬉しくないやつなんていないだろ
So now they're thinking, so maybe she's just afraid, she's blushing the fact that Kyousuke is in the swimming pool area, and she's trying to cover up her true intents by being all angry and yelling at him. Well, then just say so. It's literally that simple. Well, I don't know if it's just her pride making her act that way or what, but her mind really is a complete enigma to me. Okay, now, so let's shower with praise, guys. She'll blow her top, but on the inside, she's probably pretty elated. Really? That makes sense. Okay, so he tells her, "You're a fast swimmer, Hiragi. You're like a jet."
はバカじゃないのお前褒めるにしたってセンスがなさすぎ
So maybe she secretly likes it, but is afraid to admit so, and just gives him, "Oh yeah, so that's how you're gonna compliment me, right? You have great fashion sense too. I remember when I saw you outside school, your outfit was so stylish, and with the only skirt, it was absolutely perfect."
おいそれはやめろマジでここではやめろ
Oh, shut up. I'm just telling how it is. I'm just telling the truth.
知るかお前の感想なんてこっちは興味ないんだよえ、なになに柊さんの私服って可愛いの
Hey, I did hear something about Hiragi and her cute outfit. I want to hear more about that. That sounds interesting.
制服のスカートだってブーブー言いながら履いてるのに
Wait, so, she wears cute outfit outside of school? Well, she goes on about how she always hates to wear skirts for the school uniform. So apparently it's like, what she's saying doesn't really match what she actually does, and if Kyousuke was able to spot her wearing that, then it really means that Yuzuyu is covering up. And after I mention it, all the club members start blasting off questions after one after another, asking Hiragi the things that they always wanted to know about.
ねえ柊さん休日部活ない日は何してるの趣味は
So Hiragi-san, what do you do on the weekends? Any hobbies?
いつも髪切るときどこ行ってるの
And where do you get your hair done?
ねえねえ
And what's your perfect friend, or what's your perfect guy like? Friend? Uh-oh, I think Yuzuyu's getting overwhelmed by all of those questions. And lastly, I want to ask you how to direct your attention towards the skin. A guy like me naturally doesn't know anything, but all the girls in my class were talking about how pretty her skin is. Well, I think it's just Mochizuki. And now the advisor's kind of interested. Oh really? That's true, and I've been thinking by myself. And plus the one touch of it and you won't be able to stop. It's so soft and supple, it's almost unbelievable. Really? Let me see it for myself. Me. Okay. Seiragi runs around the poolside as to the rest of the swim team chases her in hot pursuit. Oh come on! Let me hear more about you. I want to know more about you. Yeah, nothing beats the watching of a bunch of girls running around having fun. That's how cute. Well, I'm pretty sure the girls know that Yuzuyu's just trying to cover up, using all these bad words, all these negative comments. Like, no, that's not true. He's just being this bad perverted guy. But I'm pretty sure it's like but on the inside, you kind of show something else. And I'm pretty sure you're thinking about something else, given that you actually pay attention to your skin at least. But that doesn't really look like it. Based on the way that he's asking you questions and bringing all this up, I don't think he's being perverted. He's just trying to talk naturally and bring up some true facts about you. And the other club members seem to agree. No, he'll deceive you. He's trying to trick you. He's trying to play tricks on you. He's lying to you. And the only reason he's here is he's trying to spy us in swimsuits. And the more you say lies like this, the more it sounds that she's desperate and looking for ways to cover up. Well, what makes you say that? Well, okay, so she pretty much drops the ball by hesitating over this question. Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna follow what you did back in the park about that falling over. And the club members are like, oh, is that the case? Then maybe he is your boyfriend. Maybe you do have a crush on him and stuff. Oh, and doing it in public means that it's romantic. You really like him so much, you want everyone else to know about it. So you want other people to know that you two are a couple. She's just doing her own grave over there. I kind of feel bad for her, but I don't think she's good at handling situations like this. She's panicking, coming up with all sorts of cover-ups, lying, and basically trying to fool everyone into thinking that nothing's going on. In a bad way, unsuccessfully. And the panic persists for a short while after, and the girls continue to mess around with Hiragi until practice ends. Okay, so that was quite an interesting event at the pool area. And now Yuzuyu is like, oh, that was kind of embarrassing. So I don't want to go through all that anymore. Hey, don't let it get to you. The other girls looked like they were having fun.
どこをどう見たら楽しそうに見えたんだよ。
Hey, are you sure? Well, I think it's like I think it's more like what about me? Or well, I can't sense or speak for them, but I find it pretty fun watching Hiragi swim. Even though she immediately returned to her usual unpleasant self after exiting the pool, I'm pretty sure she had fun swimming as well. But yeah, I owe an apology for today. It was about 85% my fault.
じゃあ残りの 15% は何なんだよ。
Then who is the other 15% then? I guess your attitude? Well, even if you're naturally that standoffish, you don't have to be so mean to people, you know. And she might have a pretty bad case of acid tongue, but I don't honestly think she means all those things she says. So even Kyousuke seems to understand what's going on with Yuzuyu. And if she really loves other people that much, I doubt she would join a swim team at school, even if it's her hobby.
なんでお前みたいなやつが学校にいるんだよ。
I think she's just afraid to talk to Kyousuke. So she's come up with all these negative thoughts about him.
何にもかかわらず幸せだったんだよ。本当にお前といると調子狂う。
Oh, sorry, I heard all of that. Though honestly, from everything that happened today, it really does seem like she doesn't handle compliments very well. So she thinks that Kyousuke is basically flattering her. It's like, I know that you're thinking about something else. You're just trying to talk nice at me. You don't really mean it. So you can get her 10 times more riled up by giving her a compliment than by teasing her. You know something, Hiragi?
なんだよ。
What? You're pretty cool today. I guess it's because swimming's a passion of yours, but you really were beautiful in the water.
素人のくせして、フォームの方なんて全然知らないくせに。
Well, you don't have good knowledge of swimming, so you're making false accusations or false commenting. False praise. Haha, yeah, fair enough. See, Hiragi suddenly stops in her tracks.
ねえ、あんたじゃなくて、お前。
Hey, you! What is it?
一体何が目的なのか知らないけど、本当にこれ以上私に関わらないでくれる？
Oh, so it looks like she's crying now.
お前はこうして私にちょっかい出すのは楽しいのかもしれないけど、こっちはただ普通に迷惑なだけなんだよ。
So I think there's more problems than what we're seeing up ahead.
だいたいこうして私に付きまとって本当にお前楽しいのか？
And I think she's afraid to tell Kyousuke about it. Well, at the very least, I enjoy talking with you.
嘘つくなよ。どうせお前も他の連中と一緒に陰で私のことを笑ってるんだろ？
Okay.
だったらそれでいい。私もそっちの方が気が楽だ。今までみたいに余計なこと考えないでせいせいする。
So, well, just to be clear, I don't talk about people behind their backs. I'm not talking to you so I can get a few good laughs later. So like, well, don't make fun of me. It's just that, like I said at lunch, I really don't know a lot about you.
ならいい。そのまま卒業までお前はおとなしく私とは距離を置いてくれ。
Until graduation. Interesting. And just like that, Hiragi power walks away, leaving me behind. Don't tell me you're actually going for the lone wolf route.
そう？
Of course I am. Can I still talk to you in class at least? I'm pretty sure that's no.
無理。
Oh, don't even try. All joking aside, I hate to be forced to treat the person sitting next to me as a complete stranger. Well, I don't know what the rest of my classmates think about Hiragi. But I at the very least want to put an end to all this hostility and be friends. Okay. So what's going on now? Hey, wait. So you're gonna get hurt if you keep on running like that. So who's Sashimi? The bright and early morning, the neighbor asked me to walk her dog for her, so I'm currently out here taking her old chihuahua for a walk. Okay, so he's walking someone else's dog. He's pulling with some ridiculous strength for a chihuahua, and because of that, I find myself pulled to the park, leash in hand. Are you really a chihuahua? Wait, what are you doing? Your legs are shaking, little guy. Don't go working yourself up first thing in the morning. And the surprising fact is that his favorite food is actually tuna sashimi. Wait, is that edible for dogs? Well, me seriously, you're a dog. Why you gotta go eat something that's not dog food? Maybe the owner's feeding the dog non-dog food. Okay, well that should have been enough for you. I got school today, so time to go on back. Aww. Wait, who's this? The scream of a damsel in distress. Oh, I'm pretty sure we know who this person is. Another problem. I'm so sorry. Hey, I got some explaining to do, Sashimi. What's the hell you're trying to mount someone else's dog for? Oh, I'm sorry. So Sashimi makes a severely disappointed expression. I extend, buddy. You wanted to do everything you could to continue the species with the short time you had remaining. So is that your dog? Oh wow. Guess I've seen you here, Hiragi. You're taking a dog for a walk as well? Obviously, that's what she's trying to say. Well, sorry, he's already got one foot in the grave, so he's just trying to leave some offspring in the world before he goes off. And I don't think Kyousuke needs to tell Yuzuyu this. So what's Sashimi doing? Man, I don't know you are weak to pushy dogs. They'll make a mental note of that. Or I'll make a mental note of that. Well, I wouldn't really be doing myself any favors by relentlessly picking on Hiragi first thing in the morning. So I left, swung back home and changed my school uniform and made for school. Good morning! Oh, hello guys, good morning y'all. So anything good happen? Well, I took a dog for a walk. And taking an early morning walk through the park is pretty refreshing, I tell you. That's it. And we see Yuzuyu Hiragi showing up as well. So she sits down wearing the same crabby expression she always does. It's hard to picture her as the same person that squealed after having a dog run towards her this morning. Hello there. Oh, sorry about earlier. No response. Well, it's whatever, I don't expect anything else. So today's the day when real classes start. So we had 1 week of activities and recreational activities and sports classes. Now it's the actual lessons. Alright, so the term's in full throttle now, I guess you could say. So let's bust our asses this semester, and with some luck we'll both have ourselves girlfriends before summer break. Alright, let's do it! You idiots.
あんたたち今日も朝から元気ね。
And I don't think Rena's making the situation better. It's like, oh, looks like someone's pumped up this morning. So today is Monday, the 22nd of April. And we're here bright and early, ready to tackle another day of school. Alright! So looks like class just ended for Kyousuke. Break time, baby! Our boring as hell class is now over, so naturally my excitement goes through the roof. So no more of that monotonous teacher giving that 1 hour boring lecture on economics like Uber Dork from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And that was my favorite part in the movie. Alright then, now, where do I go? And it looks like our main character, or we get to pick where Kyousuke, or whatever we named him in the beginning, goes next, whether or not it's with Himari, Rina, Yuzuyu, and I'm not sure who this last person is, but I'm guessing it's a sweet surprise for me to find out. And notice the fifth option, don't say anyone, and I wonder where this will take me. Maybe the bad ending? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I'm going to conclude the playthrough here for now, and not do End the Roots because I'm told that this is a very long visual novel, and given my playing speed, it may take over 100 episodes to get through all the routes. And I want to make room for some of the other titles I have in my backlog. So overall, I enjoy Fureraba. I find it quite exciting, crazy, and silly, and it's more entertaining than Love Sweets by Moonstone, and I have that on my channel as well. So both titles are similar, where we have a main character trying to get a girlfriend, but in Love Sweets, Itsuki, the main character, gets a girlfriend the boring conventional way by working part-time at a cafe au chocolat, for girls, and he wants to meet girls over there. But for Kyousuke, he wants to get a girl using unconventional, strange techniques like having a sickly hairstyle from TV, and he's not the brightest of the bunch, so his ideas, they're quite stupid and weird, and I'm pretty sure playing this as a player, you kind of get that facepalm once in a while, because obviously the ideas that Kyousuke comes up with, it's poor, and I'm sure it would offend any girl that it comes across. And looking at it from a third-person view, Kyousuke looks like a creeper. And he does have a friend to share his stupidity with, Genki, the not-so-good friend. And I'm pretty sure Genki's even worse than Kyousuke because, well, Genki was the first to lose in the hide-and-seek game in episode 5. But then again, Kyousuke did mention that this town is filled with crazy people who don't really have any morality or any common sense. And I also like the teacher Masayoshi because he's quite supportive of Kyousuke's dreams of getting a girl, and he also openly criticizes the education system and mentions how it's not worth teaching all that academic subjects to students. Who cares about math, literature, history, and science? Because I'm sure only 10% of it becomes useful in real life. Maybe less, maybe more. And it depends on what you want to be. But anyways, like, there's no point of teaching this if you're not going to use it in real life. We should learn about life skills like home ec, PE, and social networking. So, overall, looking at Neko Neon, the company that licensed and translated this title, they have other speed titles and hookshot titles in the tubes with the fan disc for Fureraba. and they just announced Making Lovers, and they have Melting Moment from Hooksoft, and hopefully they will bring Prime Minister and Strawberry Knots forward, both from Hooksoft, and I do have partial playthroughs of these two games on my channel. So, like I said, for translated licensed titles, I stop at the selection page and decide whether or not I'll continue later on. But for Japanese only titles, I will stop at the selection page, period. So, with all that in mind, I'll see you in a future game on a future playthrough.